Going live, and we are live.
Awesome.
I first met Kamil about 2-3 years ago. It was in Bulgaria, I believe, the first time
Yeah,
we
it
met.
was.
Camille is a Oracle ACE director. He is the youngest Oracle certified master in Poland, which is pretty impressive. There's not a whole lot of certified masters. And he's a member of the Oak Table Network, which is those really geeky people, but he's one of them that can actually function in society at the same time. Almost. I have a lot of respect for Kamil. He's done a lot of work, and I wanted to ask him, where did you go to school? How did you get interested in IT?
That's actually kind of funny story. When I was in high school, me and my friends, we did a first actual IT project together by accident. And actually, it was because of big mouth of my friends. You know this guy. It's Luisa's older brother, Kamil. So we were after a gym, we were in the sauna together, and there's this guy talking about IT and how he has to build a new web page for the company and something dynamic and so on. It was like 2003, 2004, and suddenly Kamil says, "You are lucky. This is my friend, and he is a genius programmer. And we are young. We'll do it really cheap, and we can do it." And I'm sitting there, just after my first chapter of thinking in C++.
Mm-hmm.
And the first chapter of MySQL for Dummies. But back then I knew that a good wingman always says yes.
Yep.
So somehow we did this project, spent like nights doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, at the beginning, the first web page was able to run only on Internet Explorer because I had no idea. PHP and MySQL and some Flash, Sparkly stuff and so on. But we did it and we earned awesome money. It was like, let's say, 200 euros.
Whoa!
For us, we were,
that's big time.
The richest guys in high school. Back then, we knew that I'm going to study IT,
Mm-hmm.
and the other Kamil, well, he knew he's going to study economics and he's going to be a sales guy.
Yeah.
That's what happened. So I went to Warsaw and studied cybernetics on Warsaw Military University of Technology.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't spend much time in the university actually.
Oh.
Didn't have time to do it because, I was living in a dormitory and funny story. You need cash to drink beer. What about it?
Isn't Louisa supposed to buy you beer? Louisa's supposed to buy you beer. Or was she old enough?
Yeah, she was too young back then.
Okay.
Back then, I couldn't even imagine Louisa working for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just knew her as a little girl in a pink dress and a blondie and so on. So I had no idea that Louisa is ever going to work for me, and that she's going to create a conference with me, and she will be the star of international Oracle events. So it was the case that in 2005, when I started my college, well, Kamil again introduced me to someone who searched for PL SQL developers.
Okay.
Because it was someone from his family and so on. I had no idea what PL SQL was, but I thought that syntax is quite similar to Pascal, and I knew Pascal.
Yeah.
They searched for, or he said he was looking also for someone who knows a bit about Java, and I had no idea about Java, but I thought, well, the syntax is similar to C++, so how far could it be?
Why not?
That's actually how I started, and those were my beginnings with Oracle. Back then, projects of migrating a system from Oracle 8 to 10. So the oldest Oracle database I saw was Oracle 8.
Okay.
And we were working with Form 6 and Java, and I was responsible for building a team from fellow students.
Oh, see, that's that attitude of saying, yes, I can do it, and then figuring it out.
Yes, that's my whole life. The same thing was with the conference.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I can do it, now I can figure it out. I know a lot of people who, I can't do that. Well, then try. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen? Lunch not show up at the conference?
Yeah, and it happened. So, those were my beginnings.
Yeah.
Because everything happened by accident. And just because, well, I figured out just recently that I live with a philosophy that can be called why notism.
Yeah, why not?
If anyone asks you if you can do it, they're like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, yeah.
And you think what the consequences might be, you just try and do the best you can.
The why not can sometimes create problems. So what kind of problems has that caused, and how did you overcome those problems?
Whoa, what problems did it cause?
Yeah.
Well, sleepless nights.
Yeah.
Because when you tell someone that you can do something and actually build a program that does something, well, you have to do it.
Yes.
Otherwise, this will be the last time you said, why not? And someone believed you, right?
Exactly.
So there were times at the beginning when I slept like few hours each, 72 hours.
Yeah.
And the longest time I spent working on one thing was, I think, 3 straight days, so 72 hours of straight work. So, well, it was actually too much because it was a bit harmful for my health.
Right. Right.
So it was a bit too much, a bit too often. I was saying, why not?
Yeah.
So the biggest consequence is the lack of sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how do you overcome it? Well, just like that.
Yeah, you go to sleep.
No, because you have no other choice, right? You have to deliver what you promise, and I don't like to break a promise.
Yeah.
So just had to do it.
Yeah, you make it happen.
Yeah, just make it happen. But well, hey, dogs are barking.
Ah. I hope the dogs are on quarantine also, huh?
Dogs can't transfer the virus.
I heard that, but I also heard opposite.
Oh, really?
Yes.
This is the youngest one.
Ah, hey puppy. Hey puppy. So if you were to start all over in high school and you were to meet your current self right now, what would you tell your younger self?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. No. I believe that you have to make mistakes. You have to do the whole path by yourself.
Right.
So I wouldn't give any advice to myself. Nothing at all. I really do believe that you have to be wrong. You have to do mistakes. Otherwise, it's impossible to learn.
Yeah. So if you were to give somebody else advice, that would be don't be afraid of your mistakes and learn from them.
Definitely. Because I know it's sorry. I know it sounds like a banal, right?
Yeah.
It's like those cliches.
Mhm.
But well, there's a reason why a cliche is a cliche, right?
Exactly.
It just making mistakes, and well, one of my favorite writers is Terry Pratchett, and he said once that wisdom is the result of experience, and experience is very often a result of lack of knowledge.
Yeah. The other way I've heard that said, wisdom comes from bad judgment. Okay. Wisdom comes from bad judgment, or forget it. I can't remember the other half now.
Yeah, good judgment, bad judgment, they come together and
Yeah, you make mistakes. I tell people I fall flat on my face at least once a week. I do something incredibly stupid at least once a week. Somehow I still survive.
Oh, Rob, we do something extremely stupid each time we meet, so.
A lot of times beer is involved.
Oh, yes.
Well, Kamil, thank you very much. I hope you can get out of the house in a little while, relax, enjoy yourself. Take your dogs for a walk.
It will definitely happen in a few minutes, yes.
All right. Mahalo, brother.
Cheers, Rob. Good seeing you.
All right. Bye-bye.